And next, we move to the next speaker, will be Sandy Rihana from Lebanon, and she will speak regarding artificial intelligence empowering telemedicine applications. Rihana, the floor is yours, please.
Thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Pedro. So I'm glad here to present you today, like a brief about what we're doing in digital technology and artificial intelligence, and a case study that we have did about neonatal vital sign monitoring. Okay, can we go next or? Okay, so basically, I will go very quick regarding the first slide. So we know perfectly that artificial intelligence is a science of making things intelligent if they were done by people. So whenever, for the next slide, so whenever we want to think about it, like healthcare and medicine are also one of these many sectors that are leveraging by the benefit of the advanced technology. So the digital technology and artificial intelligence can help in the early detection of the diseases in order to better diagnose, to reduce medical error. So basically, for example, it also, okay, it's not synchronized, it's okay. They can help also in the improved decision making. So for example, in order to early predict, for example, to detect if there is any malignancy or if a tumor is a malign or benign, okay? So also it can help in many different, for example, here in the drug discovery. So wherever in the aid of treatment and drug discovery, we know like the process is full of numerous trials and error whenever we want to identify a specific compound of interest or molecule in drug discovery. So basically in silico modeling and artificial intelligence can help a lot the pharmaceutical company, and especially now after Corona, they are digging deeper in this in order to accelerate the drug discovery process. Next. One of the most important that we're talking about here is about the connected care and everything related to telemedicine. So as people started to avoid in-person visit, telehealth and telemedicine were the natural recipients of increased patient demand. So basically, according to a report by S&P Global, we have telehealth patient volume increase more than 3,000 to 4,000% during the early months of COVID-19. So, and we can integrate artificial intelligence in this telemedicine platform in order to help sorting and making some triage of the patient and to get things easier for the healthcare system. Another type of application, so whenever we want to have provide a better overall experience by setting up, for example, a hospital using smart medical devices, electronic health records, integration of voice and recognition dictation, doing automation of all the different appointment, medication reminder, and having a chat box automate messaging. So after all, as technology have improved and become more widely available, healthcare companies, researchers, and professionals, or they are embracing innovation and design thinking for healthcare technologies. And the international market of smart medical devices and healthcare technology is booming and providing billions of sales and millions of jobs around the world, as you see in the slides. So basically, let's talk about the next slide. So we will talk about if you want to design any smart medical device, okay? Based on the FDA, it has through different process steps. There are 5. So first, device discovery, in which we have researchers that create the concepts on new device. Then we have the preclinical research, okay, and the prototyping phase. In this case, the device is not for human use. And step 3, it's a pathway to regulatory of the new devices based on its class. And we have step 4, which is the FDA device review, and step 5, the post-market device safety monitoring. So if you want to talk, I will skip here just quickly. I guess you know all that we have different classes of medical devices, and now also we are classifying the software as medical devices. So for any process of innovation, and we need to follow these, what we call the Stanford design, the 3 phases. The 3 phases start with identifying the need, and then in order to invent, and then we go into the implementation. And so basically, we will focus here on the identification and invention, which are our main responsibilities as innovator in research and development. Okay, so our case study that we'll deal with it's about a smart baby seat. What is it? In fact, do you imagine how many parents are busy? Because we have, for example, women juggling between many tasks, and among these tasks, they have to monitor their babies. More than 73% of moms in Canada are busy, very busy mom. More than 70% also in the States. And children got sick. And when they got sick, we have more than 5.9 million that die per year based on the World Health Organization, because they can suffer from different anomalies such as asphyxia, pneumonia, heart stroke, and others. So basically, in order to help these moms, the best solution will be in order to provide monitoring of the vital signs of these babies, especially when they got sick or when they have any concern problem. So when we're talking about the vital sign, it could be the sleep, the temperature, the respiratory rate, heart rate, and also we can add to that cry detection and video monitoring in order to see the babies, to listen to it, and etc. All of this via a certain mobile application. So this is how we come in order to solve the problem. So what we did, we developed a platform in order to collect data from different vital signs. So basically microphone for the cry, pulse oxygen for the oxygen pulse oximeter, temperature, respiratory rate, heart rate. And all of these data were sent into a certain mobile application in order to be connected, to see them on a certain internet connected devices. So if you want to talk about the technical implementation, so this is a general platform, if you want to say that could be generalized for any medical IoT monitoring or telemonitoring device. We design many of these projects. One of the projects, this one, is for neonatal babies, and it was developed a few years ago. So if you want to look at the details, so basically we use a microphone in order to detect the crying. We have e-health sensors for SpO2 sensor for blood oxygen level and heart rate. We have like e-health temperature sensor and e-health accelerometer in order to extract the breathing rate, and live streaming. So you use a USB camera. All of these were connected to what we call analog front end and digital back end, and to send by Bluetooth to a cell phone or Wi-Fi in order to be connected to the internet, with the design of certain mobile application allowing the woman or the parents to follow and to monitor their babies. So this is, let's say, the architecture of the project. If you want to dig deeper in order to understand where artificial intelligence play in this project, so we know perfectly that AI, like the general framework, comes from data acquisition, and then after the data acquired, we need to denoise it and to segment it, and after we need to extract some features in order to classify it. So basically, and then we have a certain performance evaluation. So this is here an example. The next slide, please. When we show where we can apply, for example, artificial intelligence in such a project, in fact, what we did is like from the microphone, we're collecting audio, which is the audio of the babies. And so basically, I will not enter into the technicality, but if you have any questions, please feel free. And then we did some feature extraction, some classifications in order to detect the different cries. So the next, if you want to see, so when we started designing such device, what we started it first by a certain need, as we saw, like the need of mothers, very busy mother. But we were not thinking about the business directly, or like the market analysis. So basically what we did, another market analysis, and we found out that it has a very competitive advantage on other product existing in the market, because it combines many functionality, many vital sign in one device, so allowing better monitoring and the same price. And also it is embedded with artificial intelligence algorithm that help for better accurate detection and for better personalized medicine. So basically just here, so just I want to just tell you that this project won the Cleveland Innovation Award like in 2016, and it was like finalist in many different competition, either national or international, and it has been published in BioSmart 2016 also, and that's it. So basically this type of project, we are developing a lot of it at our department. Recently also we work on COVID-19 monitoring for telemedicine device. And we are working also with another company on also fertility monitoring. So basically also for telemonitoring. So that's it. And I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. So here is a little bit business model, but I guess in the PDF it was prepared in order to be animated, where to show you a little bit our key partners. So if you want, so basically I would like just here to emphasize on our value proposition for this device. So basically we are combining different features in one device with a dedicated mobile application, integrated artificial intelligence, and with a very, it could be like competitive price related to what exists in the market. So that's it. And I will be more than happy to answer all your questions.
Thank you very much, Sandy, for your kind presentation. Very interesting, all the experiences you have got in Lebanon.